Testing, testing. Hello? And hello, hello, humans. Good to see you all once again. It is your favorite color surfing DJ, Serjay Svek, back with yet another spectacular stream. And whether you're watching live, whether you're watching the VOD, whether you're chatting or lurking, you are all welcome here. And I hope that this stream will bring a little more color to your day. Welcome everyone to the show. It is now 11:01 a.m. on Saturday, April 20, 2024. That time check was brought to you by yours truly. And it's good to see you all once again. How have you all been? It has been a while. Unfortunately, we have to do this mobile webcam for this particular stream because, well, laptop is acting up again. I can't use OBS, and well, I can't wait I can't wait any longer. I really want to do this MRE review, so let's go ahead and get down to it then, shall we? Hey Beans, hey Yuki, welcome to the stream. And Beans, I'll let you take care of the shout outs if you're not too busy, so that because I got this cell phone here at a weird angle off to the side, this is like the best way for me to be able to capture as much of the table as possible. And then we can have we can just like move the camera, the cell phone camera a bit, like if I want to do like an overhead shot later on. So hello Gab, good to see you as well. Thanks for stopping by. How has everybody been? It has been quite a while. It has been a very busy week this week. Holy cow. I've been I've been doing a lot of very busy things. Work has been keeping me busy. Life has been keeping me busy. After work obligations as well has been keeping me busy. So we've been trying to work on all of those things, but again, we just try to keep on surviving, and hopefully we'll be able to get even better. Yuki says, still on a sick day? Understandable. I hope you get better. I hope you get better soon, Yuki. Okay, so what's on my end though? I just came back from the gym. Holy cow. When you try to push yourself quite a lot, you keep wondering, what the heck am I doing? That was one of those points. But sometimes you just really have to like push a little harder, and hopefully you'll be able to reach those goals. Yes. All I know is that your boy Serjay is getting bigger, but we are getting bigger with the muscle, yes. But we need to work on getting rid of the fat. Oh my gosh. And hey Jat, welcome. And yes, indeed, Gab, just like what we said earlier, get better soon, Yuki. Indeed, indeed. It's good to be able to, health is wealth. Make sure you eat well, rest well, exercise well, and hopefully we can prevent anybody from getting sick as well. And yeah, it is also I forgot my train of thought. I was supposed to say something. I guess that really means that you really need to sleep well, because it's not good if you're not gonna actually remember what you were supposed to be saying. But yeah, it has been pretty hard, especially with the temperatures these days. It's just gonna get even hotter in the next few days. So as always, I recommend that you get hydrated and make sure that you stay cool, stay calm, always. I'm just getting some stuff ready because we're going to be bringing out all the big guns for today's MRE review. Okay. Okay. All right, so I think we've settled in, and ads should be okay. So, all right, let's take a look at today's menu. Today we've got a halal menu 11 MRE, and this one is packed by Sapaco Incorporated. And as you can see, it has the markings to show that it is halal over here on the left, and also here on the right. So basically what this means is that this meal follows the standards in order to ensure that it is halal, and it looks a lot different compared to the other MREs that I have shown in previous mukbang episodes. For one thing, it's really clear, and as far as I can see, I might be wrong, but I'm not sure if it. Oh yeah, it has a spoon. You see here, so you can already tell that some of the ingredients here, and today's menu is going to be. I'm not sure if you can see it well. Is Jalfrazi with lamb, halal Jalfrazi with lamb, and that is 290 kilocalories. And I've only heard of Jalfrazi with lamb when I was watching MRE reviews some time ago with people like Steve 1989 and G Schultz 9. And based on my research, Jalfrazi with lamb is pretty much similar to like a curry. So this is going to be something like a lamb curry. And we'll go ahead and see if it's actually going to match that description. But yeah, this is going to be today's ulam on a Saturday. Halal Jalfrazi with lamb. Again, unlike your regular MREs, this is served in a clear bag, so at least you have a better idea of the contents here. And it's always clearly marked as halal multiple times over. Alright, let's go ahead and open this up and then see what is inside. Just get, of course, always get my knives ready, so let's do this. Today's knife is the Victorinox Swiss Army Knife Explorer model. So it's the one that comes with a magnifying glass inside. So we're going to see the mystery behind this one. But all we need is the itty bitty knife. Because I always believe, I don't know about you if you're Swiss Army knife collectors, but I believe that the big knife is much better used for things like if you're actually gonna eat food. Like if you want to cut a steak or maybe cut some Eden cheese. So for the little knife, it's for everything else. If I want to cut open a package or whatever, at least I don't contaminate it with anything else. That's just me. I don't know about you if anyone in the pocket knife owners of my chat follow it like I do, but so this is how I do it. So let's go ahead and open it up then. Okay, so we're gonna open it from the long side here. It's a bit hard because I'm trying to keep it within the camera. So let's see. I'm terrible at cutting. I'm not very good when it comes to like edge alignment and whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. It does the job. We managed to give it a nice old cut. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so first we have our ulam. So this is our halal Jalfrazi with lamb. I'm not sure if you could see it in the camera here. There we go. Okay. Halal Jalfrazi with lamb from 2020. So this is what it looks like. Next up, we have our Cajun mix for 200 calories per serving. So based on this, it almost sounds like a cornic based on the texture, but we'll see. Cool Bean says, legit curious how this tastes. I like lamb, but never tried it anywhere like an MRE. Well, I'm curious as well, so let's see if we're going to discover this one together, Cool Beans. Alright, next up is our nut and raisin trail mix for 160 calories. Good old reliable trail mix, classic part of the MRE components. Oh, this is the first time I've ever tried this. I've seen this one in my MRE reviews. This one is an apple turnover shelf stable for 280 calories by Bridgeford. So I've never had like an apple turnover before, so I'm excited to see what this one looks like and what it will taste like. I like apple treats, honestly. Anything that's apple flavored, even like apple iced tea, is great. Although when it comes to things like iced tea, I still very much prefer lemon overall. I don't know about you, chat, because I know for like if you've tried like Sola iced tea, you have peach, apple, lemon. For me, no matter what, lemon is still the best. And Lipton or Nestea is still my personal fave. All right. Oh, we've got two items. Okay, we've got two items that we could heat. Okay, see here, halal banana caramel pudding. Okay, so this will be interesting to see if we'll be able to heat up both items. Okay, so we'll just put this here aside. Then we have beverage-based powder lemon lime. So this is going to be like our Mountain Dew. All right. This is looking promising. I like the look of that. Cool Bean says, lemon is just the standard, and I agree. Good job. We definitely are similar, yes. So, unlike the usual MREs, the tissue here, or the napkin, comes, or I'm not sure if this, oh, okay. It got broken. The accessory pack got broken for some reason. So we've got, I don't know what happened. Maybe it was, I'm not sure if it was my knife that caused it or if it already broke. But here we've got a tissue over here. Not too bad. And then we have our good old MRE spoon. Good old plastic brown MRE spoon. You can dig a tunnel out of prison. Like that. Or you can bury your enemies. Or maybe you could bury your past. Your painful memories. Just like the memories of the person of your crush that left you behind. Grabe. Sorry. Of course I'm not. But aside from this tissue that you can use to wipe your tears, you also have good old Lighthouse tissue. Good old reliable Lighthouse, tightly packed in here. Just pull it out later on, wipe your hands, wipe your stuff when you're done. And we also have a Fresh Snap from Carry Out Co. Moist towelette. Does it say? No, this is not the usual one. This one doesn't say if it's latex free or not. So just keep that in mind. And you've got your packet of matches here with white tips. I know there's like a difference between the colors of the tips, if it's like white or red. I just forgot what off the top of my head, but there is a difference. So if you're looking for white tips, this is the one that comes with. Cool Bean says, if I recall correctly, that's waterproof. Oh, okay. That's probably the reason why. So yeah, Very good resource to have out in the when you're out there. And unlike the regular MREs, we've got the sugar in these big packs over here. And we've got a salt packet. And I've never gotten a pepper packet, actually, these two. Salt, yes, we have iodized salt before, but never salt and pepper like this. So this is the first time seeing it. Then we've got the heater sleeve for the banana caramel pudding. Or is it a heater sleeve? No, it's not a heater sleeve. It's just a card. It's just a card. I'm not going to be able to put the bag inside. That's just weird. But anyway. Cool Bean says, it's a war, MRE, so it's an assault packet. Ah! Okay, hold on. Let me just find it. Salt packet. More like assault packet. Sorry. Can't help it. Can't help falling in love with you. Alright, and of course we have our good old FRH, or flameless ration heater. We're going to be putting both the banana caramel pudding and the ulam, the jalfrazi with lamb in here. So hopefully we'll be able to get a good cook out of this. And the last is the heater sleeve. So we're gonna put both ulam in here, and then we will put it inside the heater sleeve. So since I'm using my cell phone, I'm gonna be asking your help to time the 15 minutes for me while I prepare. Okay, Cool Bean says, "Aw man, I miss this. Glad to hear you again, boss. Glad to hear you all too. I miss you all. Eee, kilig much." Let's see. Sorry, I'm just reviewing here. I'll just say this though. I'm very happy that this is the only beverage-based powder for this MRE. Because if you all remember the last couple of times that I've done an MRE review, how much I've almost killed myself with a cranberry grape for some reason. So I'll probably still have to be very careful with like the portioning of this, because look at this. It says 12 ounces of water. So we need to be like very careful with this, otherwise I'm probably gonna go to sleep with like a terrible headache again. Holy cow. And they don't have any coffee here. They don't have any anything else, because I suppose also they have to take into account halal requirements, because we have to avoid things like pork here, and then alcohol. So things that would go against halal guidelines. So so far this is everything that we have in today's MRE, which is a halal meal menu 11. Okay, so let's just put this over here. This is going to be our trash bag. And let's get the tray ready, baby. Shucks. Put you away. You know, since we're only using 1 cup, hey Reeker, welcome. We're gonna use the good old red canteen. This is my health potion. I don't have a blue canteen, so I don't have a mana potion though. But I don't care, because IRL, I probably will just be like an Unga Bunga strength warrior. Yes, I don't really care about magic. Even though in games I tend to be more of a support class, I very much prefer just being, I very much prefer, what's this? In games I prefer to be very simple. Just hit them until they stop. There we go. Let me just clean this canteen cup for a minute. let me step away real fast. I'll just rinse this and I'll be right back, okay? Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see here. Jat says, still doing this marathon and playing Mega Man. Recently playing Mega Man while watching your stream. Miss out with something while gaming. You're at, I think if I recall, yeah, you're Mega Man 6 now. You're already at that part, the second of the Mega Man Classic Collection. So good luck with that, Jat. In the meantime, how are we going to do this? We're gonna get the cooking ready. So let's just put this here. So for those who haven't seen me do it yet, you'll have to tear off the top of this thing. Then you have to put water just up to here, and then that's when you're going to insert your ulam, your stuff. So like your jalfrazi with lamb, and in this case we have two items again. So we do have a halal banana caramel pudding, and we do have a jalfrazi, the main, which is the jalfrazi with lamb. Normally, you only have one thing that you need to heat up, but it's not unusual that there will be two sometimes. It's not unusual. And sometimes, if some reviewers would also put stuff like maybe the apple turnover inside, any baked goods, just to make it, a little bit softer, a little bit easier to eat. So for now, let's just go ahead and get this prepared. And then we'll have it cooked off screen. And then we'll get back to preparing the tray for everything else. Oh, God. God. Okay, so just tear this up. You know what? Why do I need to use my hands? I have technology. I'm trying to get all the money that I paid for with these knives, so yeah. Well, we're gonna be using our scissors, because sometimes, why would you want to use a knife if scissors will do the job just as well, diba? So yeah, just cut, but don't cut class. I was a bad kid in my last year of university. Serjay, bad role model, yes. I was already burnt out from college, so I started cutting class. Yeah, do not be like me, okay? I do not endorse that. I value a good education. Alright, let's see. So, we have to put it over here, around here. So, knowing me, I probably might overfill it just a tiny bit, but we'll see, So, as you can see here, it has instructions. So you have to put the heating element at the bottom of the bag of the ulam. So it has to be like this. And then you put it on an incline, on a rock or something. Then you put this heating sleeve around it. So let's go ahead and do that. Just a tiny bit of water. Because what this will do is this will activate the pads here. So these become activated by pouring water on it. So let me just put this here. Okay, I overfilled it. So what? You only live once. Sometimes overfilling is not going to be a big problem. Okay, so let's see. I'm just moving it around a bit to make sure that it goes through all the parts of the pads. Okay, so before it gets way too hot, we're gonna put our jalfrazi with lamb here on top of the heating element. And on the other side, we're going to put the banana caramel pudding on the other side. Bean says, I heard you like bad boys. Overfills. What you gonna do about it, huh? You're not my commanding officer. What are you gonna do? Okay. Oh god, I'm beginning to smell... Ah! I'm beginning to smell that metallic smell. It's beginning to activate already. So you fold it up. So you fold up the top. Or here. Either way works. You fold it up like this. And then you put this thing inside the heater sleeve. Just to make sure it's nice and secure. Like this. Okay, it's beginning to get hotter. Nice. Just move it around a bit to make sure all the heating elements touch. Sometimes when we touch. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on an incline. I'm gonna need your help. Kindly time 15 minutes for me, if you please. So it should be done by, I would say 11:40. Fuck. Okay, you know what? 15 minutes from 11:26 a.m. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just put this here. Always put your stuff in the trash, okay? The beverage, we're gonna do this a little bit later. Look, okay, this is the reason why I didn't really study math in school, alright? Because I didn't want to bother with this. Oh shit! Okay. I knocked down the MRE heating. Okay, you didn't see this. Okay, no one can see my failures. Alright? This is how you children, this is how you deal with your failures in life. You cover it up. Okay? Don't. This is being sarcastic, okay? Everything is okay. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. There is no disaster. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Okay? Alright. Might be seen that, yes. I have a visitor! Yes. Indeed. And all those classic Pinoy superstitions. I remember there was a book that I read back in grade school that was precisely about all of those Philippine superstitions, like don't take a bath on Friday, or if you drop a spoon or you drop a fork, you're gonna get a visitor, male or female, depending on the utensil. If you drop both, and then you're gonna get both. If you see a brown butterfly, you something, I don't know if it's a brown butterfly or a black butterfly, meaning someone will pass away. Or if you go home from a funeral, you're not supposed to go home immediately. You're supposed to go somewhere else first, so that the evil spirits will not haunt you. And then because it's not going to go to your home, it will get confused. So feel very, very bad for the people working in your local convenience store, because usually people just go to the convenience store so they will not get dropped off at home. My goodness. Reeker says you close your eyes or go blind. Ah, yeah, that's another classic one, yes. Okay, so let's open this apple turnover. Again, I've not seen this one yet in MREs, so this is my first time experiencing it. No hiss. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Okay, look at that. Hey! Do not eat the oxygen absorber, okay? It's not good. It's the forbidden sugar. No touch. Okay, just put that there. Oh god, the cinnamon! Okay, wait a second. Is there cinnamon here? Apple filling, apple concentrate. xanthan gum, apple flavor, yellow number 5. Oh yeah, that yellow number 5, all natural ingredient. Yes, with the sarcasm. Oh, there we go. Cinnamon. That's the good stuff right there. And locust bean gum. I have never heard of locust bean gum before. So that's new, I guess. Also, obligatory joke. Yeast. Alright. You know what they say. Worrying about your money problems, that's going to be... worrying about whether you'll have enough bread in the morning, that's going to be the yeast of your problems. Thank you. Thank you very much. Laugh. Okay, wait, let me just put this away. Also, Reeker, this is the thing that fell down. It's a weird spork. So what kind of visitor am I expecting at home? I have no idea anymore. My gosh. Alright, let's continue moving on. So we've got our nut and raisin trail mix. Alright, let's go ahead and put this here. This is the only time that I accept nuts and raisins together. No hiss, I used my teeth like a real Filipino would. Just tear it open with your teeth. Ooh, it's got... Look at that, okay? Focus. So it's got raisins, it's got peanuts, it's got chocolate-covered candies, which is the fancy generic name of M&Ms or something like that. And I think it has... It's got a lot of nuts. It's a lot of nuts. But yeah, so it's not just nuts and trail mix. It's not nuts and raisins. It's got quite a few, so we'll just put it here. Okay, let's just put this here. Okay, again, do not eat the oxygen absorber. So as you can see, we've got raisins, walnuts, almonds. Is this a Brazil nut? This looks different from a walnut. I mean, from an almond. Peanuts and chocolate-covered candy. So, good stuff, good stuff. Hey, Wolfu, it's been a while. Can we have a shout out for Wolfu, please? Ang bunso ng bayan of the Philippine VTuber community. And yes, Wolfu, we are having a mukbang stream today. We're just eating an MRE military food. So, you know what they say, we always gotta go ahead and eat. So, and now we're gonna be preparing the next part, which is our Cajun mix. So, let's just put this over here. You know, we're gonna put the apple turn over here. And then... Yeah! Okay, so let's open our Cajun mix. What is gonna be here naman? Okay. Wow, okay, I can smell the smelly smell. Hold on, let me just put this away here. Remember, clean as you go, everyone. So you've got your... Just adjust. Oh, you can see my knee. Oh no! Hazukashi. Then you've got your, what's this? You got pretzels here. Broken pretzels. I guess this looks like cornic. You got your cornic here. Crack. Not really. No. The generic name of Nagaraya is cracker nuts. Yes. And yeah, this is fried peanuts, cornic, and pretty much just that. I'll have to decide the taste on that later. Let's see here. Let me just go through the chat here. Cool Bean says, I always associated cinnamon with sweets, so when I tried cinnamon jelly bean, it really burned my tongue. Oh god, that hurts. Yeah. Oh yes, chocolate candies in the Philippines. We also have nips. Wanna see what happens in a bag of nips? Ow! Yes. And what's this? Wolfu says, I'm a lurkies now, Kuya Serjay, because more chaos and commit arson in a game, right? Wolfu says, Nagaraya, hindi ba basta peanuts lang siya? So long as the peanuts has like, you know, that flour shell on it, that's what they call cracker nuts. Or I think it's also called beer nuts. So, ayun, that's trivia of the day. You know, generica. Oh, do you have any M&Ms? Hindi po. We only have chocolate-coated candies. Ayun. Wag kang maghihiyang magtatanong kung may generic kung may generic ito. Generic na pagkain. Oh my goodness. All right, and what else do we have? We still have time. Let me put this away first. Let me go ahead and prepare our drink. So again, today's beverage is beverage-based powder lemon lime. So this, I've had this quite a few times. This is just like your Mountain Dew, but military. It's not carbonated. So I will try not to pour the entire thing, because if I do, I probably might have like another sweetness overload. You know, the only sweetness overload I have is if I am with my crush. Woo! Kilig much! Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. Alright, let's just pour. Okay, like I poured like a tiny amount, and you can already see it's beginning to turn green in contact with the water. Just a little more tiny, okay? All right, Serjay, put the powder away before you get tempted with more, okay? You are not a soldier, Serjay. You don't need all of this. Then we pour some water here. You know what they say, if you cook, you can always add more. You can never take away. Diba? Parang pag-ibig lang, you know? You can always add more love. You can never take it away. Woo! You can always give more of your heart, but you can never take back all the parts of the heart that you gave. Oh my god, ang gandang mag-isip! Shucks, Serjay! Why are you not on a real DJ show giving love advice, diba? Woo! Okay. Wolfu says, I just call it, you go get the 2-layer harder nuts. It's to the Kwan. I don't know the rest, but yes. So let's go ahead and give it a stir. Okay, look at that. It's barely any change of color. Okay, so we'll probably need to add a little more. This is very weird. It has never been this weird, it hasn't been like this very faded color before. You see that? It's a very... Holy cow, I almost spilled. This very faded green color. Usually it's a little bit more vibrant. I don't know if the I don't know if the camera is capturing it properly, but on my end, it looks like a very, very faded, almost pale green yellow. It's like if someone poured a lot of water into a can of Mountain Dew. Medyo matabang. We can add more later, if ever. Wolfu is saying, "Uy, is that matcha? No, it's not matcha. It's it's lemon lime beverage powder. So think of it as the generic name of like Mountain Dew that we're making. So that's what we're making right now. And is this a themed lunch? Wolfu was asking. No, it's not a themed lunch. It's just a military meal. So these are all the parts of a military meal. So we have our ulam. And what's special about this one is this is my first time trying a halal military meal. So something that can be enjoyed by by those who practice Islam. So ayun. So no pork products, no alcohol if I remember correctly. Those sorts of things. So ayun, this is my first time trying it. It's just available. You can buy it on places like Shopee or Lazada. And it is 11:41, so that should be 15 minutes now. Okay, so we'll go ahead and bring back the tray. Okay, now we're going to open our flameless ration heater, and we do, again, this is Jalfrazi with lamb, which is like a lamb curry. Ooh, it's so hot, just like me. I wish. But yeah, if you're not confident in yourself, who's going to be confident, diba? Dapat it starts with you. Yon, diba? Okay, so we have two things in the flameless ration heater that we have here, if you're just coming in. We do have our... Oh, God, the metallic smell. Oh, God. I hate... This is the worst part. Okay, so this is our halal jalfrazi with lamb. Let's put it on the big part of the tray. And then we have our dessert, which is our halal banana caramel pudding. We'll put it here. So we'll open it one at a time. Let's put this, discard this flameless ration heater into the bag because holy cow, it smells awful. If you are making your MREs, do not, I repeat, do not put your nose above the flameless ration heater when you open it. The metallic smell is going to give you a headache at the very least. Holy cow. I don't know what it is about me, but as I grew older, I ended up having this thing where I really, really hate certain smells, like perfumes or things like that. I don't know why. I was never that sensitive before. So, ayun lang. And Wolfu says, "Oh gosh, I just read the title. My bad about the so many questions I had." No, it's fine. I'm very happy to answer questions because, you know, it drives conversation, diba? Ayun. There we go. Okay, so we'll open our banana caramel pudding first. I don't know about you, but there are times when I like to start with dessert first. I don't know. I guess I'm evil like that. And the good thing again about these bags is that, especially if you're in a hurry in the field, they open from this way. You see? This way. So that your spoon would be able to reach all the way down. You see how much length that still is? So your hands will not get dirty. Normally, if you have a bag like this, it will go like this. You see how much it has to go just to reach the bottom? If you're in the field and you can't wash your hands that easily, it's going to be really, really bad if like you have to handle equipment after. Thanks for the lurk, Wolfoo. Appreciate you staying. Okay, so again, let's go ahead and open this. This is our banana caramel pudding dessert. Let's see how it goes. I love banana caramel. Whoa, look at the color on this thing. Yo, take a look at this. Oh. Okay, don't take that out of context. Okay, do not clip that. All right, but oh. God damn, it smells good. It smells like a classic banana nut bread. Yeah, with extra nut. Anyway, sorry about that. I get very, very excited. I love banana nut bread. So, and a banana caramel dessert, that's extra good stuff for me. Yeah, so look at that. It's very, very, not jelly. Jelly is not the correct word. It's very, very thick. So, yeah. So, let's see what it looks like. Oh, yeah. Just pour it. Oh, you see that? It's got some different coloring over here. A lighter brown. Okay, I have no idea why I'm so excited here. But, yes, just pour it in. Yes, give it a nice squeeze and just let it out. Yeah. Onto the tray. Just give it a good squeeze. I really want to have all of that banana caramel pudding on there. Heck yeah. Questionable things that is said on Serjay's streams. Oh. Oh yeah. That's good. I'll just put this here. Jad says, well, kind of unrelated topic, but just took down 8 bosses by now in my playthrough of Mega Man 6. Speedrunning my rate to finish this game, and then I'm done with the first half. Nice. Good job. Okay, now we've got our ulam, the Jalfrazi with lamb, so let's see. Again, it's going to be torn lengthwise, so let's give it a tear and see. Oh! Got some leakage. Oh! Ooh! I can taste the cumin. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look. Let's show what it looks like on the inside. Very rich. I can see, if you can see here at the bottom, you can see like the oil on the sauce here. So this is going to be something very, very interesting here. Alright. So let's go ahead and give it a pour. Look at all them lamb chunks. Yes, look at that. Okay. Just give it a squeeze. Make sure all of it comes out. We need to get our money's worth for this one. Okay. Alright, there we go. Just look at the pudding. My pudding don't jiggle jiggle. It flows. Never jiggle jiggle jiggle. It flows. Okay, there we go. Nice and settled. So let's just make sure it looks all clean now. So before we start, let me just get my moist. Where is it? We don't need this. Okay, we're gonna get my fresh nap, my moist towelette, because my hands are a bit dirty. It's okay if your mind is dirty, so long as your hands are not dirty. Life lessons with Serjay. Let's go, baby. Okay, just put this here. Put this here. I'm gonna go ahead and arrange this first, so I can get a good shot for the thumbnail. You know, we have to make a little bit of a sacrifice so that it would actually look impressive enough for the thumbnail. So just give me a second. Oh, you saw my feet? Oh, no, no, not for free. Not for free. Okay. You have to go to my Only Hues to pay for that, yes. Okay, so I'm just keeping this here first. I'm just keeping this here so it'll be easier for me to, like, you know, frame the thumbnail when I have when I'm back. Okay, so just cut out the unnecessary parts. Just pull up a bit. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Alright, so we can cut out the unnecessary parts later on. Okay, okay, you saw my big toe again. That's all you're gonna get today, chat. That's all you're gonna get today. Don't lose your minds, okay? I'm a very generous streamer. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's not get off topic. Alright, alright, alright. Let's go ahead and get started with our meal. Okay, so here we've got, this is our ulam, our main meal. We've got our jalfrazi with lamb. So let's see what it actually tastes like. Again, it looks pretty chunky. I can already see stuff like peas in here, maybe some carrots. Let me just give it a smell. You know what this smells like? It smells like your typical caldereta, embutido escabeche. You know those. The super saucy food, you know what I mean? In the tomato sauce, the ones that everybody gets confused about, just like that. It smells like caldereta, actually. So let's see. Okay. Okay, so it has beans here. I don't know if you could see, but up here we have some beans, and I can. Ooh, there's a nice kick there. Yes, beans. I'm eating you. That sounds very wrong, okay? But it's not, okay? Nothing wrong with that. And I think I can set like a green bean here or a green pepper. So, all in all, this is a good bite. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I like this. This is definitely a kind of flavor that you will not expect from like a regular MRE. They don't have stuff like this in regular MREs, not at all. So definitely not the kind that you will get, because usually in MREs they just have like regular tomato sauce. They don't have the ingredients here. I could smell stuff like cumin here, so it's like pretty much like your regular curry. Cumin and what else do they have? Water, lamb, bell peppers, onions, carrots, tomato paste, green peas, yes, green peas, and green beans, we're right. Pineapple juice, I guess to soften the lamb. Alright, so that's good. Hey, Min. Yes, cumin. Yes, cumin, not come in. But thank you for coming into the stream. Welcome, Min. Can we have a shout out? So we got potatoes. So that's where the spiciness is coming from. It's got jalapeno. I know I have like a better spice tolerance now. I could not tolerate spices at all before. But now, even with, like, if I put like jalapeno slices on like my Subway or something like that, I still, start sweating. So yeah. Hey Ren, welcome. Can I have a shout out for Min as well, please? I mean, excuse me, for Ren. Hey Ren, we're having our jalfrazi with lamb, which is like our curry. So definitely similar to that. We just have the pineapple juice is definitely interesting because lamb is sort of soft. I say sort of because yes, it can be a bit tough sometimes, even if it's lamb. It would even tougher if it was mutton, actually, or mutton if you don't wanna say the T's. But yes, so definitely like your regular curry, and this is what it looks like here for those who just dropped in. So green beans, potatoes, pepper powder, stuff like that. So definitely something that you will not find in your regular US MREs because this is a halal MRE. So trying to keep in following with the guidelines of halal. So let me just have some more. Nice lamb chunk. This is good, beans. Nice lamb chunk. I'm thirsty now. So let's drink some of our lemon lime beverage base powder. So it's like our version military Mountain Dew. Ugh. Okay, it's definitely not sweet because I deliberately did not add as much powder as possible. So we probably could add a little more of the beverage powder. I did that on purpose because whenever I drink beverage bases, I sometimes add way too much powder for the water, and that ends up the sweetness is so much that it gives me headaches. So be very careful when you portion this because this needs like 12 ounces of water. So just keep that in mind. Just give it a stir. This thing is gonna taste like lamb curry now. But you know, we're trying to replicate the experience on the field. You know, you don't have separate utensils for anyone. And besides, if you're just eating for yourself, I don't think you need to be very strict about getting separate utensils every single time. Okay, a little bit sweeter, a little bit better, but I won't add any more. Okay, so this is our ulam. For now, we'll get back to it later. Okay, so we've got two mixes today. So this is our Cajun mix, which is just things like pretzels, and we have cornic, fried corn. So let's just go ahead and give it a try. Let's see how it tastes. Grab a handful. Okay. Oh. Salt, pepper, a little bit of a zing to it, actually. It tastes... You know what it kind of tastes like? It kind of reminds me of like if you eat at like those places like Potato Corner or the ones with the flavored fries, you know what I mean? This tastes like the barbecue flavored powder. Exactly that. Okay? Barbecue flavored powder. Just, you know, put the cornic and then put the pretzels in there, give it a shaky shake. Boom. This is what you get. It's not bad, but, you know, if I were to eat this right now, oh god, okay, I can taste the salt. The salt is, woo, that is a lot of salt right now. Let me just take a more drink. I'm not as active as a soldier, so I probably don't need all the salt hit here. But so just keep that in mind, okay? That's a lot of salt, okay? I can feel my kidneys constricting because of this. My good gosh. So we'll not touch this anymore. Let's go to our nut and raisin trail mix. So again, we have a bunch of nuts here. We have peanuts, we have walnuts, no tall nuts, sorry. Then we've got almonds, and I have no idea what this nut is. This is not a Brazil nut, it's a macadamia. What the heck, Serjay? Yeah, this is the new popular shonen manga, My Hero Macadamia. I'm always gonna make that joke. And chocolate coated candy, which is like the generic name for Nips or Smarties or M&Ms. It got wet, so I got some of the color on my fingers. Not good. Okay, so let's go ahead and just give it a try. Yep, tastes like a regular M&M. Let's just try it together. Get a handful. Get all these nuts, the chocolate, walnut, then the macadamia. So we got everything here, and then we got the almond. Oh, there's the M. There's the M. This is definitely an M&M. Okay, nice. So this is what it looks like here. Let's just give it a try, all of it together. Nutty. Very nice. I very much prefer this one compared to this. This is just Salt City This is Salt Lake City right here. Salt City Central. This is a bit more tolerable. Is more tolerable. A little bit of sweetness from the raisins and the chocolate. Tiny bit of salt flavoring. I would rather have this any day of the week compared to this. Not good. This, okay. Okay. Now we have our apple turnover. So for those who were not here earlier, I mentioned this is the very first time that I've actually seen, and if I recall, it's been a while since I did MRE reviews, but I think this is the first time I've seen an apple turnover in a very, very long. I've never seen an apple turnover in any of my MRE reviews. So this is a very interesting experience. So we'll go ahead and give it a try right now. Let's just open it up first. Okay, so as you can see very closely, nothing much, but I don't know about you, but I could smell the cinnamon here. There was a very nice cinnamon aroma here. I love it. Let's give it a try first. It's probably just bread. So usually MRE baked products don't have a lot of flavor on the edges. Probably just bread. But if we open it in half, oh yeah, look at that filling, yo! Look at that filling. The apple, the manzanas. Yeah, it looks like an apple pie, baby. Look at that. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? And even from here, from where I am behind the cell phone, I can smell the cinnamon here. This is good stuff here. It makes me want to sin. Just kidding. All right. So you know what's the most evil Digimon available? Cinnamon. Okay. Yes. That's the kind of jokes that we got here. Hey Serenity, welcome to the stream. I'll take that reaction. Can I have a shout out for Serenity, please? Good to see you. Good to see you. And Cold Beans is saying, how is the apple texture compared to a fresh apple? I don't know. Let's give it a bite. I haven't tried the apple part yet. It was just the bread. Okay. Chewy bread. The sauce. Oh. It's definitely not as sweet as like an apple pie that you would get from fast food restaurants. Okay? Let's be clear here. I guess because, like how they have like military chocolate, where they try not to make it very sweet because it's the purpose is supposed to give you energy, for example. It's not supposed to be something that you're supposed to enjoy eating, because if it's very sweet and very tasty, chances are the soldiers will end up eating more of it than they need to in a day, because it's like a nice snack. So this one, compared to like your fast food your fast food apple pies, it's definitely not as sweet. But when it comes to apple texture compared to a fresh apple, it still has that texture as like a fresh apple. But I can taste it's much softer. Probably because they probably chopped up the apples and then stewed them in the sauce, in the cinnamon and the sugar and everything. To make it like, like you would in like your apple puree, for example. So it's definitely a lot softer in comparison to like a fresh apple. So just keep that in mind. But this is nice. This is very, very nice. Nice dessert. And we still have our drink. Let's take a drink. Remember, hydrate, everybody. We still have one more dessert, actually. This one. So this is our halal banana caramel pudding. So if you see here, I love banana nut bread. So as soon as I took a whiff of this, a nice quick smell, holy cow. Really smells like liquefied banana nut bread. Alright, so let's see. Just cut it open. Whoa, yeah. Look at that nice couple of colors here. A lighter shade of brown and then a darker shade of brown. So not too thick. Okay. It's still a bit sloppy. There we go. So we'll see. Let's see if we can eat this. Oh! Oh my god. Wow. This is overwhelmingly sweet. Okay. Woo! Oh my god. Hot dang. This, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of all the times that I failed in measuring the other beverages in my previous MRE reviews. The cranberry grape or raspberry grape, whatever it was. It was so sweet that it gave me a headache after. This is definitely way too sweet. I think it's safer to just finish this apple turnover compared to this. But the aroma is very nice. I will say this, okay? Aroma is very nice, but I can feel my blood vessels constricting eating this thing. So this is definitely not safe. Not safe only if you're trying to avoid like super sweet food, okay? But if you don't care about that, or if you have a sweet tooth, this is fine. Okay, probably would even put water to dilute this, but it's not too bad. Just be mindful if you're trying to not to eat like too many sweet things. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So all in all, before we continue, this is our review of my very first halal MRE, the halal Jalfrazi with lamb. Again, it's a similar, like a lamb curry. All in all, very nice experience. Definitely not the usual kind of ingredients that you would find, especially in a main like this, compared to like your regular run of the mill U.S. military MREs. So definitely something nice. We actually have. So we put it in a poll on Twitter earlier this week that whether I would choose one or the other. So for my next episode, my next MRE Mukbang, we're gonna be doing blueberry maple rolled oats, another halal menu. So just keep that in mind. And if you want to go ahead and watch this next episode, go ahead. And if you like what you see and you love what you hear, why don't you go ahead and give me a follow, and then you could go ahead and be part of this next thing. I don't do it very, very often, these MRE reviews, because this is a lot of calories. Okay, but if you also, thank you, Cool Beans, if you also want to go ahead and be informed or hang out with me and my community offline, we do have the Discord server. Please note, it's for 18 plus only. So, go hang out with us, join our VCs if you want to chill out, all of those things. And we'll be seeing you there. And also, thank you, too, for following Serenity. I greatly appreciate that. So yeah, this is going to be for next time. This is going to be like breakfast. Breakfast at lunch. My goodness. You know what's funny is that for people like me who are working the night shift, when our final meal of the day is usually like breakfast time. So that means we can eat breakfast twice in a day. I don't know about you. That is just one of the good things of being in the night shift. You can eat breakfast twice. You can have tapsilog twice. All right, so let's go ahead and finish this. Let's just at least finish the jalfrazi, or try to eat as much of it as we can. Cool Bean says, kind of want to try cooking MRE menus, if that makes sense. Wondering how it would taste. Well, you can try, you can definitely try just searching on the web. There are a bunch of, I think, foreignmre.com is one good resource, because it will give you, it's like one place that you can actually see what are the components of MREs. So if you search for the lamb jalfrazi, the jalfrazi with lamb, then you can see like what are the other components here, but probably not the exact ingredients, but something interesting. Serenity says, pineapple is an interesting ingredient for the lamb curry. Very true. They probably use pineapple juice because, I don't know, when I eat lamb, especially if they try to grill it, make it like a steak. Well, for lack of a better term, steak. It's because sometimes, even though lamb is supposed to be young sheep meat, sometimes it can still be very tough. So pineapple juice is a good way to soften up the meat. I don't know the exact science of it, but if you put pineapple juice on meat, it will go in between the fibers of the meat and then end up softening it. That's how Mother Speck usually prepares or marinates our Christmas hams. Because in the Philippines, at least, I don't know where you're from, Serenity, if you're from the Philippines or not, but what it does is that, or what Mother Speck does is that when she gets our Christmas ham, she would usually marinate it by putting it in a big deep dish, and then she would get some pineapple juice and pour it in, like that, and then and just leave it for a bit, and then it becomes nice and tender and flavorful. Cool Bean says it basically eats the proteins, kind of like how pears make bulgogi. You know what's funny, Cool Beans, is I remember one time Mother Spec actually used Coca-Cola when making bulgogi in part of the sauce. And that's not a very strange thing. Okay, let me just try to rephrase it like that. Because there are, especially like if you're talking about like American barbecue sauces, it's not uncommon for them to use things like soda or stuff like that in order to make their sauce. Guess it's like the sugars and the caramel, especially if you have like a dark colored soda. The sugars and the caramel in there are are kind of nice to use in cooking as well. In the same way that they use in the same way that they use I'm looking at Cool Bean's comment. We can bounce off each other like that. Yo, legit, my grandma cooks things with Coke or Tang Orange. You think it's disgusting, but they make for the most amazing dishes. Massive respect. That is true. Actually, it's also a common thing in when I've seen this in places like dampa. Dampa meaning you go to this restaurant here, and there's like a market nearby, and then you could ask the restaurant to cook the dishes for you, but it's going to be more expensive because you have to pay extra for the staff to go to the market and pick out the food. And usually it's seafood. You could find those in like Pasay, where very near SM Mall of Asia, if you're in Metro Manila. So what you do is, what was my train of thought? Ah, yes. So if you want to order like prawn or shrimp, it's not uncommon to use like orange juice or things like orange soda to give it that extra flavor. I don't. Even if they do that, I don't. I'm not a big fan of prawn or shrimp in general. I'm not a shrimp, okay? I am a simp. Just kidding. I don't like shrimp because I prefer, I'm fancy like that. I like my shrimp peeled already. So I don't care if you've got like garlic butter shrimp, because usually it's because all the flavor is absorbed by the shell. And you have to make the extra effort to peel off the shell, take off the legs, stuff like that, so that I don't want to work for my food. So if you wanna make me wanna eat your shrimp dish, I prefer gambas, because at least for gambas, it's already pre-peeled, no head, no legs, just the tail and then the shrimp, and then if it's gambas al ajillo, which is served with garlic, yeah, that's yes, good stuff. Sorry, I digress. Cool Bean says, ah well, paluto sa dampa. My God, you're making me crave, boss. That's good. That's what I like to do. Nothing makes me happier than making people say that they hate me when they see my food pictures or or these streams. Okay. And you will definitely find a lot of food pictures in the IRL section of the Discord server. I keep going to the gym, but I can never give up my love for food. So, let's just say, we're using the food that we eat to build the muscle. Yes. Which is actually funny because, again, I keep saying, especially if you go to the gym and you lift weights, it's very, very deceptive because, like now, if I look at how I was 3 weeks ago when I went back to the gym to now, I gained I think 3 or 4 kilos, but those 3 or 4 kilos were muscle. So, dang. You may be gaining weight on the scale, but the muscle is taking over. So, and especially if you're reaching your 30s, they say that your muscle mass will slowly deteriorate, especially if you don't exercise. So, pump up that weight, my friends. You know, muscle daddy, muscle mommy. That's good. Cool Bean says, I cooked the same prawns, but remove the shells and use them into the broth sauce. Ooh, yes! Make them into a stock. I love it. Is it easier and tastier? Yes. Is it a pain in the ass to prepare? Also, yes. I mean, it's understandable. It's a very big thing for you to prepare, to actually remove the shells and all of that to make it into a stock. But your customers will definitely appreciate it. AKA me. If ever I get to experience the Cool Beans cooking, I would love to see the kind of things that you would come up with. Holy cow. Very young. Jalfrazi with lamb. Lamb curry. My gosh. This is definitely a more Middle Eastern style of curry, because they love things like cumin here. I really forgot things like Indian style, Japanese style, and Southeast Asian style. Filipino, Southeast Asian style, we prefer to have like coconut milk in here. Japanese style has like a roux. It's a bit darker brown and richer. Probably not as thick as this, but definitely has like a richer flavor. Very good for eating with rice. This one tastes more like an Indian style. Very, very laden with spices. They said like pepper powder. I still think that there's cumin in here, I think. I could be wrong. Hold on. Oh, turmeric. Good old turmeric, yes. Pepper powder, garlic, salt, like that. Oh yeah, that's some classic ingredients, yes. Okay, there's no cumin here. But they do have the apple cider vinegar. I remember this is a very popular thing among people, like what Mother Svek and Father Svek like to share, is that apple cider vinegar, if you drink it on an empty stomach, first thing in the morning or like a few times in the day, it's supposed to help with your weight loss. And like, well, okay, whatever you say. Drinking acid in the morning, probably not. I mean, whatever works for them, I guess. But I'd rather just do something else. It's just, this brings back memories of the time when I wasn't exercising, and they said, okay, Serjay, go ahead and mix like a tablespoon of this with a glass of water and then drink up. And it's like, ah, God, it's so awful. My gosh. Chat says, oh yeah, speaking of shrimp, I wonder how's your shrimp investment in RuneScape though. I stopped playing RuneScape, Chat, because I know it's so grindy. The shrimp investment has been abandoned. Okay, we're no longer shrimping. Okay, we're no longer shrimping. We're now obsessed with Marvel Snap. And Suika game. And maybe some more Splatoon. We should get back to playing Splatoon. For those who don't know, who are new, I usually have my VTuber model, but there's like a problem with my laptop. It's not letting me connect to the net. It's a recurring issue. I apologize. But I still wanted to stream. So I still had my... This is like old school Serjay streams. Using only my cell phone, my webcam, and a dream. Oh shoot! Hello? Is that oh, okay? The audio is still fine. Oh my goodness. Yes. If ever I have like issues with the audio or the camera, please let me know, okay? I will thank you personally if you let me know of any problems immediately. That would be a great help. Yes. So, yeah. That was my paid actor. This is the paid actor talking. Yes, I Serjay have to hire a paid actor. Just because you never know who's going to be swamping me on the next time that I visit a convention for some reason. It's very hard being a Serjay, a leader of a nation. So it's nice to have a paid actor to cover for me in the meantime. I remember I think I told this before in my Discord server, but school lunch, chat, let me know who among you brought your lunch to school, or did you go to the cafeteria for lunch? And if you went to the cafeteria for lunch, what was your favorite kind of what was your favorite lunch? This brings back memories of chicken curry day back in high school, because I used to bring lunch in or excuse me, I used to have lunch brought in elementary school and at a point in high school, but at some point I stopped eating lunches. So Mother Spec said, "You know what, Serjay, if you're not gonna eat the lunches I prepare for you, just buy your own food." And I was like, "Okay, let's do that." So I ate with my friends, and one of the highlights of my high school lunches is whenever we get to have chicken curry day. And again, Southeast Asian or like Philippine curries, they tend to have rely on coconut milk, which I love. So whenever it's chicken curry day, heck yeah, me and the boys are racing over to the cafeteria so we could get some of that nice chicken curry. Mm. Just finish this. Jad says, depending if my parents prepared food or I cooked and prepared food, para baon, when I was in my senior high school. Ah, yes. Senior high school days. So this is one of our desserts, the apple turnover. Again, so let's just finish this part. Mmm. Oh, yeah. You know, unlike regular bread, whenever I eat these military baked goods, the bread here is always so, for lack of a better term, solid. Solid in the sense because there's like barely any air in here. You know how, like if you get like a regular slice of bread, it's very light, it's very fluffy, very airy. This one is very, very solidly built. It doesn't feel, it's like it's really meant to fill you up, even if it's just a turnover. So I guess it's like keeping with the philosophy of like, trying to feed a soldier. Because sometimes if you're in the field, you don't usually have time to like, heat this up or prepare all of this food. Maybe you're on patrol or something. So if you just want to go get a snack, then at least, you could just get this apple turnover, open the package, and then it fills you up. Because this is very filling by itself already. So I can't eat this other half right now. So we'll just finish this one first. Oh yeah. And then we'll try it one more time before we end the stream. This is our halal banana caramel pudding. Nice small spoonful because it was very sweet earlier. Let's see if I can handle it now. Ah. Okay, it's still very too sweet. Ah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Definitely don't force yourself to eat that. It's great, but it's so sweet. Okay? If you don't want to eat super sweet food, don't give it a try. Don't. Anyway, that's it. This has been my review of my very first halal MRE Jalfrazi with lamb, which I obtained, just shopping online. Just search for MREs, or meals ready to eat, and you can find that a lot on the local shopping sites. So, again, if you want to see my VTuber model, let's hope that my laptop internet will be working again properly. But in the meantime, if I really want to stream again, I can still use my mobile phone. We'll just do it like the old days. So I would like to thank everybody for taking the time to watch this. And again, I would also like to shout out Serenity. Thank you also for the follow. And if you want to... Excuse me. If you want to be around for the next MRE stream, so I'll be trying another halal MRE, which is blueberry maple rolled oats. And if you like what you see and love what you hear, why don't you go ahead and give me a follow here on Twitch. And Cool Beans, I'll need your help. Please feel free to go ahead and hang out with me offline in my Discord server. And again, that my stream and my Discord server are both for those who are 18 and above only. But if you want to make sure that you get the latest updates on my content, like when I go live, when the stream VOD will be published on my YouTube channels, or if I have any shorts or whatever like that, make sure you check out the Discord server. It's on the panel or on the About section of my Twitch page, or you can enter !Discord. Thank you, Cool Beans, for that. Unfortunately, since we're on my mobile, I can't do a raid right now. So we'll just go ahead and leave it like this. So hopefully next time you will get to see the real Serjay model if you're new here and not just paid actor. As much as we love paid actor, you're here for Serjay. So thanks once again, everybody, and I hope that this stream brought a little more color to your day. Again, my name is Serjay, saying, you take care, always stay safe, and keep the world turning. Bye now. Salamat svek. Love y'all. Mwah.